Hello. How are you? Hope things are well. I don't like that. Be right back. Well, hello there. My name is Carl. For those of you who don't know, my name is Carl Ankrum. I am the Media MD, as my branding is called, but mainly also known as, if you didn't know my name, what have you, light-skinned guy with the ponytail. Right there. All right, so I've been doing videos, media, sound, what have you, for probably over about 20 years or so. And it is like way overdue, amazingly overdue, that I start working on my own video project, so to speak, as far as helping people getting things out a little farther than they can. I get quite a few phone calls and emails about content things, help with people needing help with certain things. So I decided that, you know what, okay, hey, it's time for me to get my own little things in motion, so to speak, to assist and help to get the work that I do, the things that I do, to get a lot of this information that I've got in ways that I can help other people to just kind of go from there, so to speak. So I started off doing sound work. Nope, stop, go back. I started off actually in school for civil engineering. I went to school to be a civil engineer. I was interested in math and science and all that other kind of good stuff, and that's pretty much where everything started off. I went to Whitney Young. Okay, yes, I am definitely a Dolphin. Just moving this a little closer. Definitely a Dolphin. Love everything about high school. Had a great time there. College-wise, I went to Chicago State actually for a few years. And then I went to IIT for a little bit. Didn't end up graduating. So I do not have a degree. I did not finish up with my civil engineering. While I was at IIT, I actually got introduced into the media world, so to speak, and absolutely loved it. Fell in love with it. Started off with sound, as I was saying. I did some sound work at my church. Was really enjoying that, and that blossomed over into video, that blossomed over into photography, and a little bit of graphics and stuff like that. I'm no graphic designer by any stretch of the imagination, but I know a little bit about Photoshop and all that kind of junk and stuff from that. So with regard to the Media MD, it kind of just covers, it's kind of an encompassing thing. So I kind of think of it as I have a practice, so to speak, because I work with quite a few people. I have some amazing video people who I work with, some amazing photographers who I work with, not a whole lot, but a couple, graphic designers here and there, web designers here and there and stuff. Great sound companies, well, mainly one sound company, but I do know a couple, but there's mainly one that I do a lot of work with, so they're a great asset, resource that I do have. So what I'm looking to do with my practice, so to speak, is just kind of enable people to get some more information about what they're requiring and what they need in general to, take them to that next level. I am definitely an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for, I don't know, I guess it's been almost 20 years or over 20 years or what have you, or maybe about 20 years. But I've been doing, things on my own. I got fired. That's really, I didn't become an entrepreneur by choice. Let's be real clear about that. I did not become an entrepreneur by choice. I was fired I used to work with T-Mobile. But I'll discuss that later at another time. But anyway, so I'm definitely an entrepreneur, and I'm also going to be doing some classes or some videos or tutorials or what have you. Excuse the blower that just came on. So I'll be doing some tutorials and some different things for entrepreneurship as well. People getting started, because I have been in this game for a while. So that's so I'll be touching on that as well. Oh, excuse me. So overall, probably in the next couple weeks. So in the next couple weeks, I'll be putting together some timelines, some things that I'm going to be laying out all the different types of procedures and different, that's the wrong word. I don't want to say classes really. Classes might be fine, but I'll be putting together some structure, so to speak, of what I'm doing. And one of the main important things that I'll be helping certain people do is creating videos like this on how to do it. What tips or what have you. One thing that's very important right now, I am recording this on my cell phone, on my iPhone. I'm not using my special fancy camera. Now, it's actually sitting right there recording me, while I'm recording this, recording me as I'm recording this. You're watching me, that camera's watching me, you watch me. Anyway, sorry about that, I digress. So, but anyway, yes, so I'll be putting together some different things. So that's about where I was talking about this phone. So many people think, I get a lot of text messages, phone calls, what camera should I buy? What camera for this, what camera for this? And yes, a good camera is important. Yes, if you've got $1,000 or so to spend on something, but sometimes we don't necessarily just have that budget. So I've always said, and like when I first started doing sound work, and I would go into churches, or I'd go into schools, or I'd go into organizations, or what have you. The main thing that kept me always getting the job or the contract and got me more referrals than anything else was people always saying, he always saves us money. Anybody can go into a location and say, hey, it's going to cost you $10,000 to do this, or $15,000 to get all this stuff squared away. But the true skill set comes in when you're able to take what they have and build on it, or even correct and fix or rearrange or reorganize or what have you, the content that's there, and save the person a whole lot of money and still get a very nice desired outcome. So I tell people, you don't necessarily have to do that. These cell phones are doing an amazing job. So if you want to do some tutorials, if you want to do something, things like that, what can you do? Also, so I'm recording this in regular HD, and I have just a window in front of me. I have no lights. There is no ring light set up. There is no softbox set up. There is no nothing. It is just this cell phone. It is just this cell phone, a window in front of me, and just the regular above lights that are in the studio. That's it. That's it. It's so easy to just get started. But anyway, so that's one of the things that I'll be doing, and a lot of different things. We'll be touching on video, sound, photography, entrepreneurship, what have you, whatever. Have I determined a cost for this? Because for years, I just help people out. I talk to them and we do this. In general, there'll probably be something, but I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it. I'll be doing plenty of videos that I'll just give away for free, that I'll just be posting or what have you. But I will be creating some structured things for people who do want to, sign up and want to be able to get some personalized one-on-one content, one-on-one information. So I just had a few, actually just today, where someone was asking about doing some training for some things, and I've gotten some DMs for some classes and stuff like that, and I've never just thought about putting together a class. But what I'm finding, just like I am always going out looking for other people and paying for certain resources and and for certain types of information, there's plenty that I have to give, plenty that I'm able to offer. And just go from there. Someone just today said I have decades of experience. So I guess a decade is 10 years. So I probably do have about 20, or I have a 1.9 decade of experience or what have you. So I don't know about, that still is called decades because it can be plural if it's more than one. But anyway, so yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. I hope I have not rambled on too much and too long, but that's just pretty much the gist of it. As I'll be setting things up. So what'll happen is, so as I post, whether it's going to be, I'll be setting up a YouTube channel. I'll be setting up some things on my website. But then also like on Facebook, or probably not on Instagram maybe, or maybe on Instagram, I'm not sure. But definitely on Facebook, I'll be setting up a thing called The Doctor Is In. And when I am in, you can obviously ask some questions. You can determine what information is required, what you need, what you're looking for. And then we just kind of go from there and kind of build it. Let me know what you need. Let me know what you're interested in. And that's just the gist of it, I guess. So I hope that was it. Well, I hope that's enough. How long was I going? Well, that's 9 minutes. That's a long time. So I'm probably going to snip this down and edit it down to whatever it is. So I'm not sure what we'll bring it down to, but it's very possible I will snip this down and make it a little shorter, more appetizing, more bite-sized, or more palatable, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, thanks so much for chatting or listening to me chat, and we're going to go from there. Talk to you later.